Hello, I'm Max Brantley bringing you news from the Arkansas Times. I think the big news today is the increasing talk of a special legislative session, but the details are still somewhat uncertain. Governor Mike Beebe is still saying maybe. He's the guy that has to call the session. He doesn't want to call it unless a deal is worked out to get it done. The big issue is insurance for school employees. There's a plan circulating that would take some money to shore up the system out of the state school districts, take it from other general operational money. They're not happy about it. It's robbing Peter to pay Paul is the way I put it on the blog this morning. It would also eliminate insurance coverage for part-time employees. They would presumably be able to get Obamacare, which is something that many legislators want to kill. It would also eliminate coverage for spouses of school employees if they could get insurance through their own employers. This is not a restriction that's placed on people in the state employee insurance plan, which is much cheaper than the school employees insurance plan. It's a big problem. There's a lot of fighting left to be done. There's also a discussion about money for prisons. Some legislators would like to restrict the state lottery's ability to go into video games, but it doesn't sound like they have a consensus on that yet. There are a lot of people that want the lottery to make more money, not less. And there's also some other issues about a state broadband system, but Governor Beebe says he doesn't think that issue will be ripe for a special session, meaning that won't happen until early 2015. I've written at some length today about questions about the private business group that is backing the state getting into the broadband business and their failure to disclose lobbyist information, as most other people have to do. Other political news today, Asa Hutchinson, I give him credit for departing from usual Republican orthodoxy on some important tax issues. He opposes a manufacturer's tax break that Mike Ross supports. He also has critical words about the governor's quick action closing fund. He's once called it a slush fund. I have some sympathy for Asa Hutchinson's view of corporate welfare payments. Not so good words today on the blog for French Hill, the Republican candidate for 2nd District Congress. He is absolutely and completely against the minimum wage increase, even the very modest increase that's being proposed on the state ballot in Arkansas, up to only $8.50 an hour over a 2-year period. Easy for French Hill, a very wealthy banker and a member of the Little Rock Country Club, to say these sort of things. I note that membership in the country club costs $46,000 just to join. Somebody making minimum wage makes $13,000 in a year if they work 40 hours a week. Other news, John Miller, a legislative giant, died yesterday. We won't see his like again. He served 40 years. You can never do that again under term limits. What else have we? It's kind of some interesting things today. Ernie Dumas writes in this week's issue of the Arkansas Times a much better view of President Obama's EPA rules than you'll see elsewhere. It's about clean air. It's not about the loss of jobs. Lots more in the Arkansas Times. We hope you'll check it out. I'm Max Brantley.